So Errol Spence stated that he will be disappointed if Pacquiao chooses to fight Mikey Garcia next. He will be kind of disappointed with Pacquiao. Errol Spence isn't too happy about the possibility of Manny Pacquiao facing Mikey Garcia next. He posted on social media that he will be going rogue if it happens. I see the frustration of Errol Spence because Errol Spence beat Mikey Garcia from pillow to post. I mean, it was the ass whooping of the year. Mind my language. I don't know what Mikey Garcia was thinking. He was obviously trying to challenge himself, but it was like he was standing in front of a train trying to stop the train from getting to its destination. Errol Spence just went right past him. He beat him every single minute of every single round of every single second. So I could see Errol Spence's frustrations because he obviously the star. He beat Mikey Garcia. He packed up the stadium. It wasn't Mikey Garcia, because if it was Mikey Garcia, then when Mikey Garcia fought Vargas right after, he would have packed the stadium up, or he would have did close numbers to what Errol Spence did. But it's obviously Errol Spence is the star because people lie, men lie, women lie. However, numbers don't lie. And you know what didn't lie is Errol Spence being on pay-per-view against Mikey Garcia, against Sean Porter, and against Danny Garcia. None of these fighters I just named went on pay-per-view till they fought Errol Spence. So it's obvious that Errol Spence is the star. He packed up the stadium. He told PacMan, hey, come holla at me. And Pacquiao he looked like he was, I know he's a nice guy, but he was too nice to Errol. And he was like, yeah, why not? Let's fight. But you didn't have the energy like you wanted to fight. And obviously he fought one time instead of Errol Spence. And one time he looked shaky against Lopez. But nevertheless, I understand why Errol Spence is frustrated, because he's looking at it as like, come on, Pacquiao, there's a question mark next to my name. My return is going to be a big bout. And if you face me, it's going to even be a bigger bout. So what is the issue, right? That's how Errol Spence is looking at the situation. And obviously, Manny Pacquiao felt like, man, Errol Spence too dangerous. He obviously the truth. He don't want any smoke. Manny looking to make some easy money, but it might turn out to be some hard money, because I think Mikey Garcia's style won't fit Manny Pacquiao well, because he have that Marquez in him where he's a counterpuncher. He got more power than Marquez. He got good timing. And he also very smart and has a great chin. So it's going to be very interesting how Manny Pacquiao looks, or who he even fight next. I seen him lately and he looked like he was out of shape. So I could see why he want to fight Mikey Garcia. But just like I said before, if you're going to fight somebody, if you're going to go out with a bang, why not fight Errol Spence the truth, right? Why not? That will be Errol Spence's ticket to superstardom, just like it was for Floyd Mayweather when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Errol Spence is missing that big name, and I'm talking about that Oscar De La Hoya, that name that's going to take him to the next level, because he's already a star. Ain't no doubt about it. He's the closest thing to a superstar, but he needs that star power of Pacquiao. So when he kicks him out, it's like out with the old and in with the new. It's frustrating because Errol Spence, he a champion. He a two-time world champion. He beat Mikey Garcia from pillar to post. And then Mikey Garcia is still could find a way to win another belt and grab another strap. And it's like, that's the issue with boxing. There's too many belts. There's too many networks. So Mikey Garcia can't become a champion fighting Errol Spence, the #1 welterweight in the world. So you're like, you know what? Let me fight the 3rd welterweight in the world. So that way I can win a strap in my 5th weight division. So you could basically finesse in boxing. You know, if you know the in and outs, if you could pick and choose, you know what I mean? So that's the issue in the sport of boxing. I wish it will go back to one face, one name in every division. PBC is working on the PBC belt. However, it won't be such a smart choice, though, if they give the PBC belt to any fighter. You know, they have to wait and select the right proper time to give the fighter, or any fighter really, the strap. For example, right now, like they give Errol Spence the PBC belt. It will be random. The timing has to be perfect for the game plan to work, for the execution to be 100%. So if Errol Spence, for example, becomes undisputed and beats Crawford and becomes undisputed, then they award him the PBC belt. That will work tremendously, and they could establish a franchise like the UFC, where if you want to fight for the PBC strap, which is the undisputed strap, you're going to have to come see Al Haymon and fight under PBC. That would be smart by Al Haymon if they are able or capable to capitalize on that. We will see. Time will tell. I do got a call on the line, so let me connect my man to the studio. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is, and where you calling from?
Hey, yo, what's up, Akhi? Yeah, man, it's Carlos D from Texas one more time, man. Shit, we on the top of the Errol Spence, so I felt I had to say something, man.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm glad you brought up the numbers, too, man. I was there in person when he fought Mikey Garcia, and like you said, man, those numbers don't lie, man. He landed about 245 punches, and he threw a little over 1,000. And when I remember seeing that in person and just thinking to myself, that's ridiculous, bro.
Right. Yeah, and
anybody throwing 1,000 punches.
Yeah. Errol Spence is a machine. For him to do that when he's like really not at his 100% and at a weight division where he kind of struggling to make the weight now is starting to affect him more than benefit him. I think 154 is Errol Spence's best division. So the fact that he could struggle to make the weight, party the way he did, and then fight night with Mikey Garcia like he stole some, I mean, that speaks of Errol Spence's potential in the sport of boxing. I mean, he have the potential to be pound for pound #1 without any question.
Yeah, I'm not going to care, man. Mikey Garcia went off 12 with him, but I'm not going to lie, man. Those numbers were ridiculous. And at the end of the night, yeah, he put them paws on Mikey. I can't say nothing about that.
Right. So what do you think about a Mikey Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao clash? Do you think Mikey has any shot or a chance, or do you think it's actually a 50-50 fight?
You said Mikey versus PacMan?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it could turn out to be a better fight than PacMan Thurman. I think Thurman was caught off guard a little bit, and I say that as a Keith Thurman fan. But Mikey Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, I might have to give it to Manny.
Okay.
Personally, yeah, I got to rock with Manny on that one.
Yeah.
But that's not to take nothing away from Mikey Garcia, though, man. Like I said, I was there in person, and I witnessed that heart. He got heart for days, man. I will say that.
Right. Split Decision episode 47 is over with. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these decafs. The dumb casual ass fans / old media that don't know ish about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, inshallah. Old media is the old wave. New media is the new wave. Is out with the old, in with the new. We the new mainstream media. We make things happen. We control the narrative. Paulie Malignaggi got fired. And then Tyson Fury next gonna get busted cheating for tampering with his glove. All thanks to new media, because we are doing our job. We're not being emotionally attached to these fighters that cheat. We call a spade a spade. We give every fighter a fair shake. We being objective. So with that being stated, if you disagree, all you got to do is call in. Quit treating Akhi like the most feared on Split Decision when it comes to debating. These decafs treat Akhi like Mike Tyson. I got him shook. They scared to look every time Akhi's on TV. So with that being stated, this is a challenge to all the decafs, to all the decafs trolls, to all the YouTube trolls, the YouTube coons, you name it. If you have cojones, call in. I will end your trolling career. A lot of YouTube members stay mentioning my name in vain. They got nothing to talk about but Akhi. However, they don't got the cojones to call in on my own platform. Set up an appointment, set up a date. You got my number, so save it. Like Terrence Crawford told Errol Spence. So with that being stated, I appreciate every single one of my Akhis. Obviously, all of my Akhis know we don't debate boxing. That's for the decafs. I knock them out with ease. Easy work. We talk boxing. Because when the truth is spoken, the other side is nothing but a lie. 3 things that could never ever be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. They will eventually come out. It's just destiny. So Paulie Malignaggi got fired. And there's more great news to come, because Deontay Wilder will come through and drop that bomb squad on the mic. So Like I said, anybody can get it on split decision.
Anybody can get it.
So call in.
You better
So
not
don't
duck
me, son. Grow the cojones and call in. Quit eating that contaminated meat, that wild boar that doesn't allow your cojones to grow. Next show, I'm going to have more time slots. And I also have another show called Boxing Hood. Akhi Boxing Hood. It's going to be hosted every Wednesday with my own Akhi. I want all y'all to call in. I'm going to have more time slots. So with that being stated, I'm about to hit 30K. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate every single one of my Akhis. I appreciate everybody in the super chats. Shout out to OG Swag, RLM, and everybody in the comment section. OK Gusto, OG, Orlando, and everybody in the chat. T-Tone, you already know. Google that shit. Every time me knocking you out, you know what time it is, T-Tone. I done gave you 100 rematches and you get knocked out every single time. Please come up with something new this time. Quit repeating yourself. I lose my brain cells debating with you decafs. I got a higher IQ. So if you all ever dream of debating Akhi and beating Akhi on split decision and putting the blemish on Akhi record, you better call in and apologize on split decision. Because like I said, if I had a lower IQ, I could have enjoyed y'all conversation. So I appreciate it, and let me go ahead and take you all out.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.